Cycle Talks just returned from the Australian launch of the Husqvarna Enduro range.
There are massive changes for the 2017 Husqvarna Enduro range, including new forks, a redesigned frame, changes to the shock, there's traction control on the 4-stroke engines, and reduced vibration in the 2-strokes. There's a new hydraulic clutch, different bodywork, different tyres, self-cleaning foot pegs, a lighter battery, there's even lock-on grips, and lots more changes.
We had everything from the baby of the bunch, the FE 250, all the way up to the big banger, the FE 501, and boy did we have fun.
The 2017 frame is designed to give better flex where you need it and strength when you don't. It's over half a kilo lighter than the previous version, and there's also a carbon-fibre subframe which is even lighter and stronger than the one it replaces.
First up, we rode the smallest guy out of the pack, the FE 250, and boy were we impressed. With its revvy engine, lightweight, great handling, whether you're a novice enduro rider or an experienced rider looking for a small bore 4-stroke, you should seriously look at one of these.
The new XPLOR 48 is a new fork designed specifically for enduro riding by WP Performance Systems. There's an open cartridge layout with a spring in each circuit and split damping functions. Compression can be adjusted on the left side and rebound on the right via clickers situated at the top of the fork tube. The forks can be fully adjusted without tools. The new WP rear shock is 360 grams lighter than the previous version, mounts via a linkage, and features a corrugated remote reservoir.
Next up was FE 350, and after a lap I can understand why everyone wants one. With power that feels like you're almost riding a 450 and the handling and nimbleness of a 250, this is the Husqvarna you should try out.
For 2017, Husqvarna has focused on increased power and torque across the rev range in its 4-strokes engines, with a light and compact engine design focusing on mass centralisation to improve handling. The 4-stroke models also feature a map switch, which lets you adjust the engine maps and the traction control. Other changes to the 4-stroke models include a lighter, enduro-specific 6-speed gearbox, changes to the throttle bodies, longer service intervals, a lighter weight chassis, exhaust systems been redesigned, and the engine management systems also been updated.
I was able to ride both the FE 450 and FE 501 back to back. It was on these two machines where the traction control really came into its own. On 250 and 350, the traction control seemed like a nice addition for someone who might need it. As a clubman class rider, boy did I find the traction control awesome on the 450 and 501. Even though you were still able to feel like a wheelie king with it on, the traction control was a big help in sticky situations, preventing the bike from trying to do a 360 every time you got in the gas or climbed hills. Nearly everyone below an expert racer will benefit in at least some conditions by having this new technology.
Husqvarna hasn't forgotten the 2-strokes, with a redesigned power plant with new era engines, lighter, more compact, with a new engine construction, with a focus on mass centralisation for better handling and reduced vibration to make them nicer to ride.
2-stroke enduro bikes have fallen from favour in general over the last decade or so, but these new machines might convert some people back. The TE 250 was simply the most fun bike to ride on the day because it had enough poke to get you out of sticky situations, yet it felt like a big wheel 85 on steroids, so you could just chuck it around wherever you wanted and was so easy to ride. The 300, despite only being a little bigger in capacity, was quite a different animal. This is a seriously fast machine and will test even the best riders. Although there has been lots of updates to the 2-stroke Husqvarna range, reducing the vibration like this has made a huge difference to the ride. In the coming months, Cycle Talk plans to do as many full tests of the Husqvarna range as we can, but in the meantime, if you're planning on buying a new enduro bike, it's definitely worth checking out the new blue, yellow and white ones.